welcome. This is JBrish, y'all. Linguistic gymnastics. I keep it calm and discreet when I'm flowing over this ominous beat. Contemplating on your next step. Time's a wasting, get them moving. Exorcism is your best bet. Accept the wisdom and prove it. I seen this shit in the movie, thought it'd be true, but really though, how can I prove it? Copy down every seal and memorize all of my lines, all just to make it seem real. Bubbles and bottles and makeup, bobbles and trouble equations. Hoping this shit don't faze me. Props on the top of the line. Gotta ensure that the product is fine. We can begin with the stage is set. Have you alerted the paper yet? You got to rid yourself of this pessimism. The essence is a lack of recognition. Rejections and neglect the blessings given. You rely on benediction. You're expecting the best while only standing abreast to living. Questions given, never taken. Only heckin', devastation. I can freestyle off the dome, although I'll never reach for the chrome. That's some basic shit. I can't stand adjacent to it. I can fake it pretty quick though. I can fake it pretty quick though. My homegirl live in the back looking sick, yo. Looking sick, yo. And I wish I had a big fro. Then it would match my flow. But you already know. So where I'm going with this, I have no clue. But I'm potent with it. My flow is sick. Not really though, obviously. I keep it poppily. Pop of the top and the top and the top of the tree. I don't know. Where did I go with this? I don't know. I thought this beat was even shorter than I thought. But I'll do better for the next one. But you know. Okay, alright, yeah. So this one's called Belief on My Knees. Yo, it's lit. There's so many people here. Yo, what's good? We can, yeah, yo, what's good, man? We can like, hi. We can like, yeah, there we go. I'm getting all comfy and shit. Cool. Okay. So, is everybody settled? Awesome. So this one's called Belief on My Knees. Belief on my knees. I feel like a drifter, sifting through the litter, scrounging for some semblance of a dinner, never a sinner, all lineage grown thinner. Brain inside cranium, no chance of sanitation, but of no relation to the kin of Satan. No pan to bacon, no hand to shake when you land in the sand with no one to stand. It's so rare that clothes bear resemblance to a point of reference worth getting defensive. Over letting appointed paper and coins reflect the worst instead of the best. Arresting the rest that drape over collecting. Arresting the rest that drape over collecting what's on top of your chest, not what's in your head. Caped Crusaders breaking safety laws, then getting caught for maybe staying crazy late night calls during fake bar crawls. While their play flickers lights in bathroom stalls, playwrights fly plain kites before their words can stain them right with color and paint them absurd. Playwrights fly plain kites before their words can stain them right with color and paint them absurd. Do we deserve to obscure the brother link between us and the dirt our mother? No, but we smother then cover them with rapid blinks, unsure of what happens when we really drink. And reach the brink, we need a cure. May I have another drink? Belligerent citizens with vomit dribbling down their chin. Chinny chin chins in the city where skittering middlemen sit and pity them. Shit'll get better with a few kitties in a petty van. Trust me when I say the man thrust into my petty hand a gorgeous penny from a lusting woman named Jenny. Sore from courting and sorting my soul, reporting to the core I wore my belief on my knees. So I swore to the blacktops where I learned how to bleed. So I don't have a title for this one, because honestly, the content really doesn't matter, just how it sounds, so it's gonna sound pretty good. The problem with general education is the devastating degradation of the student's mood and mental stimulation. The dental implications of grinding your teeth like gears of impatience designed to repeat, mirroring the cheery feeling of steering clear from the all too clear, sheer face of fear that would have taken up your dear place so near. Spit up and upchuck the disrupted dust, sucked up the shucked must and must that stuck to the rust encrusted bust of lust and clusters of lackluster, flustered thrusters that were smothered in mustard and butter, covered by former's lovers' hovels, stormed, disheveled by shovels, leveled to rubble with more than a handful of declarations of ready to rumble. If they called the bluff on your tough talk, you probably would have gotten roughed up, gotten your rotten block rocked and knocked off its tall stalk, make you take stock and walk off. Dragging the chalk dragon off the back of the black wagon, as its trail of his great tail snakes, he shakes and make earthquakes that pale in comparison to the blaring of your blues tunes. Embarrassing marital snails that ruin you too soon, and disparage dares and clerical chairs that use and abuse clues that flew to the news on wings of net worth and despair. Instead of encouraging jerks to surf the network, test the best mirth that bursts from the wet dirt, and squirts buzzwords inside of young herds and cupboards. Then inspect and reflects the checks behind your mind's high, and they strive for the type of lies that's assigned to the kind of might and fright in Frankenstein's eyes, so expect them to step and molest the rest and wreck you. Select your best dress and new shoes, invest in a vec that protects your chest, then exit the room and wait for the boom. Chewing on the excess of stewed carrion to address the process of carrying the champion's carriage through the pantheon of marriage and beyond. Between the fair of tarrying fairies and pristine queens who had missed their tween scenes, so they continue to scream, streaking down the streets of green dreams. In the gleaming sheen of their clean machines, seeing them beaming, leaning on a streaming I-beam, demanding to meet the man whose feet beat the sand. His interest piqued, he speaks and releases cheek fleas. The teens squeal and peel off at the drop of a beer top, at the slop of queer moss. A reprieve of skeevy weasels that were not so pristinely clean, but they smear concrete on easels with ease.